So this is kind of a fun thing. Um, this is from the Hollywood Reporter. Um, I have developed quite an affinity for the little Funko Pop characters. I've got quite a few of them now, and I thought this was interesting. This has been kind of breaking for the last several days, but Baby Yoda, aka the child from the Mandalorian, is already the top pre-ordered Funko Pop of all time. So this is from February 6th. This is from an article by Ryan Parker. You can actually find this on the Hollywood Reporter. There's a fun shot of Baby Yoda in the hands of the Mandalorian. It's bananas, art director Reese O'Brien says of the popularity. The child, aka Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian, is already the top pre-order Funko Pop of all time, and the figure isn't even out until May. Funko art director Reese O'Brien revealed the news on Thursday via a Twitter video in which he discussed the development of the toy. It's bananas, O'Brien said of the figure's popularity. He added the company was sent design specs for the character on a need-to-know basis. No one was shown early episodes of the series prior to Disney sending over character information. So this is just kind of a fun little story. And then you can read this over in the Hollywood Reporter. For those people who are interested in pre-ordering the Baby Yoda Funko Pop, I'm going to go ahead and recommend Entertainment Earth. That's where I've been getting most of mine. I just enjoyed doing business with Entertainment Earth. They are not a paid sponsor of this show, although we would not hurt our feelings if they decided to do so. So anyhow, that's my news item. I am debating on getting both the Funko Pop Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian. They've got two different Mandalorians. One where he's got, his sniper disintegration rifle in his hands, and then there's one where it's like slung on his back. So I've been kind of debating. So and they have a whole bunch of them. Like they're doing Cara Dune. They're doing I can't remember Apollo Creed's character's name.
I don't either.
Yeah, but they've got a whole bunch of them that they're doing. They've even got Quill, and he's on that little weird creature, and they've got the Mandalorian on the little weird, I forget what they're called, the little two-legged creature thing. So they've got a whole bunch of them. If you collect Funko Pops, or if you like the Mandalorian and you're looking for something interesting to collect that isn't going to set you back like a fortune, because Funko Pops are like $10 or $11 if you get them at initial release. So it's kind of an affordable way to collect something fun. They don't take up a lot of room. They stand really good. They don't fall over, super easily. So that's kind of why I like them. They're relatively inexpensive. They don't take up a lot of room. They don't fall over all the time. Because certain things, like for example, this guy here, he's really cool, but he falls over a lot. So.
Oh, that is cool. That is very cool. Yeah. I like that a lot. Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's neat. What is that? Is that supposed to be kind of like a prototype, or is that supposed to be kind of like what is that exactly?
Well, this is from the Black series. This was a Christmas gift from my brother like several years ago. It basically, at one point, Boba Fett was going to be some sort of specialized stormtrooper.
Oh,
and so the original,
it's like a prototype.
Yeah. So the original versions of him, he was all in white. Like if you stay, I think on YouTube, unless they pulled it down, you can see like a lot of the test footage that they shot actually for it way back in the day, but it's all white. But yeah, this is one of the coolest, and this is actually cloth. It's not plastic.
Oh, that is nice. So, that is a very nice piece.
Yeah, and I don't know how hard it is to get that now or whatever, but it was a gift from my brother, and I don't have like a ton of things sitting on my desk because they fall over. Like he's pretty good. He stands pretty good, but he is pretty bad about falling over sometimes. Yeah. And I noticed the more intricate and the more articulation, the more prone they are to fall over. But the thing that's fun about the Funko Pops is because they've got a nice sturdy base. You'd have to really be having a scream fit argument and slamming your fist,
right?
In order to really knock them over. So that's one of my pop culture news items. So
yeah, the one thing that I still think is funny, but it looks like the article does touch on it a little bit, is that this stuff isn't out already. This is a pre-order.
Right.
This is not available right now. But I heard you when you were talking.
Not yet.
when you were talking about the article, that apparently they were not given early access. They weren't allowed to see like the episodes or anything like that because apparently Baby Yoda was meant to be a secret. Seems to me they still could have done something. I mean, they could have at least made a deal with one toy manufacturer. Hey, this is this is a big secret. This is so don't let anything out. Keep the circle very, very tight. I can't imagine in this day and age it's really that difficult to go from prototype to production in this day and age because I see independent creators doing that. George, who commented on the show before, he does some beautiful like 3D. They're essentially like 3D sculptures, model kits on his site and stuff like that. And he's an independent creator. So it surprises me that they couldn't make the time work. Apparently, I guess because they wanted to keep it so secret. Because I feel like it's a huge missed opportunity. Certainly, I've talked many times. Christmas was a huge missed opportunity for Baby Yoda toys and merchandise and things like that.
Yeah, and then we have a comment
about the Boba Fett.
Yeah, that is the. Yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a very nice piece. That's very detailed.
And then
I like that.
Like the blaster, like his blaster actually comes out of the holster, so you can
that's cool.
give him like his handheld blaster too. So, and then it goes right back in. It's a pretty slick piece. It's one of the nicest ones I've got. That's not like a hot toy because I do have a couple hot toys. Those are really expensive ones, but that one was a gift.